looks like we are underway, and it's ice.
World 6. We both missed it. You know, I was just about to say 6, but I'm like, you know, it was 6 the last time. It can't be 6 2 times in a row. Well, game knows. But in any event, we're starting with. Hey, wait just a minute here. We're starting with 6F2 in World 6. Well, that's a halfway, Fred, I guess.
Can we re-roll this seed, please?
Yeah, right? So 6F2, which is the Ice Fortress. And it looks like gimpxtreme has no trouble making it through. Zodiacdredd likewise. So the first of many boom boom fights. And Gimp, no problem for him. Let's see if Zodiac can follow suit. He does. Gimp going for panel 5. We have, looks like 5-1.
One of those rare spots where you can get an item within the stage here.
Yeah, that's right. If you fly with either a P-Wing or any kind of device with a tail, there is a pipe you can go to, and there is an item at the end, but it is so slow, not even in a race is it really worth your while. Even if it's just the first, the first level like it is here, you're not going to see runners go out of their way to get the item, because it takes a while to get that chest.
If you ever see it, it's likely for swag.
Absolutely. And Gimp and Zodiac. Ooh, a hammer for Zodiac. Gimp's going to get that same hammer right behind him.
Ooh, we're going to see if we got a pipe check. See if we got the God pipe here.
Well, Zodiac is hoping so. Let's find out.
Oh!
We do!
Nice!
And Gimp not taking the pipe, so Zodiac is going to instantaneously take the lead here in this match. And wait just a minute. The World 6 airship here in World 6. Fred, you've got some splaining to do.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
So that means Lemmy Koopa is going to be at the end, and it's going to be on a flat surface, so it should be a pretty straightforward fight for these runners. Let's see how Zodiac does. 2 hits. 3 hits is not enough. 4 hits, so kind of a jumbo shrimp here for Lemmy. Definitely ate his Wheaties.
He's just about to get the bad news.
That he could have skipped that fortress, yeah. But, you kind of can't fault him for playing the fortress because, for all he knows, there could have been a lock there.
That's very true.
Look at that clip, speaking of swag. Holy smokes. gimpxtreme with the swag clipping of that airship here in World 6. Very nice.
I'd say we're off to a decent start with this race.
Oh, I must say. And what do we have from Peach? It's a Tanuki suit. Not too shabby. And gimpxtreme finishes off Lemmy. So Zodiac does have the lead, but it's not as big as we thought it was going to be, as Gimp was able to take his chances with the pipe. So he's going to stay on level pegging. And we have next up, this is 7-7, the Piranha Run.
Yeah, you got to be particularly careful if you want to one-cycle this.
Getting a one cycle is tough because you got to be fast and you've got to be accurate.
Looks like he might have it, though.
Yeah, Zodiac's in good shape. Unless he misses the pipe, which he doesn't. Very nicely done. Gimp saw the bad news that unfortunately that was not the dream pipe here in World 4. So we're going to have Iggy Koopa as the boss, and Zodiac will go for, this is the World 1 fortress. Ooh, Gimp going all out here! He makes it! Wow! Gimp taking a chance there, using the iframes to skip that star, and he is rewarded.
Hey, at this stage of the game, you gotta play for keeps with moves like that.
Well, absolutely. There's no turning back, because it's when you advance, lose, you're going home. Now get this, Zodiac was not able to get the bonus item here. Gimp will be able to do so with this Tanuki suit, so not only is he going to gain an item on Zodiac, but he's going to shave some time off that lead. There's a hammer! Oh, that is huge for Gimp.
See how huge later on, but for now, they're about to both get a Jugum Cloud.
Yep, Jugum Cloud for both Zodiac and gimpxtreme, which will enable them to skip a level. So if they see Atlantis or 5-9 or something undesirable, they're going to use that Jugum Cloud to skip over that level. But you got to be careful. If you die on the next level, that's a waste. We have 5F1 for Zodiac, and he makes very quick work of it. And Gimp will be right behind.
Handles it like no problem.
Yep, very solid fight. Gimp gonna have to forfeit his Tanuki suit and go down to Small Mario, so Gimp gonna have to be careful here. He cannot afford to take a death in this early going. Oh boy, speaking of early deaths, boy, Zodiac almost buying it on those Fire Brothers, but gets a P-Wing for his efforts.
Going after another Hammer Brother. No. Maybe he just wants the item.
Now, this has gotten really out of hand. We have the World 4 airship here in World 4. Come on, Fred. Is this even randomized? Ooh, and we have an Earthquake Iggy to boot. Oh, this is going to be a difficult fight here for Gimp. 2 hits is not enough. 3. No. 4. 4 hitters. So we've had 2 4-hitters to start things off here.
And it looks like he's going to save a little bit of time, judging from where he caught the wand.
Yeah, I think he caught it at the apex, which means he will skip the cloud animation here. I mean, let's face it, when we were kids, we would always count how many clouds would pass through Mario before the transition to the castle. And Zodiac right behind, finishes off Iggy as well. Let's see what we get from Princess Toadstool this time. A music box.
Well, it was your pick this time that we got next.
Ooh, and Gimp's gonna try. Ooh, he's gonna try. Well, he tried once. He was trying to do the wall clip to skip the entirety of 6-9. He didn't get it, so he figures, all right, one and done. I'm going to play through the level now. Zodiac's not even going to bother trying to do the clip here, but Gimp looks like he is cruising through this level. Yeah, he makes it through successfully. Nice job.
Yeah, for some reason, I always like taking the lower path on this, and I know it's slower.
Yeah, and also the lower path has a bonus pipe room that has coins and I think either a frog suit or 3 1-ups. As next up we've got, this looks like 6-4 on Gimp's side. Or check that, this is 6-3.
Gimp handling it beautifully, and he's through.
The reason why it's 6-3 and not 6-4 is the starting location. If it would have been on the bottom with that same scenery, then it would have been 6-4. Gimp will take the pipe, and it's not a bad one. Now it's decision time. He'll go for panel 9, and we find 4-6.
Doesn't look like he's going for the door. He likes this enemy set.
Not only does he like the enemy set, he's going to fly to the clouds here, pick up a couple of coins, and yeah, this is not a bad enemy set. It's actually quite vanilla, if you ask me.
Is that your cue to yell at Fred again?
Yes. Gimp picking up another star. If he picks up a 3rd star, he will get a 5-up. But more importantly, we'll be treated to a fireworks show. We'll see what Gimp has in mind as he's going to play the Hammer Brothers stage. A difficult one here. It's World 2 with 2 Hammer Brothers. Oh! Just enough iframes, gets a star.
He wants that item. Let's see what he gets.
Zodiac also working on 2 stars in his hand and gets a fire flower. Not bad. And Next up is 3-4 for Gimp, and Zodiac does take down the Hammer Brothers. Early on, we got a pretty close race here. Gimp, though, down to Small Mario as he gets hit by that mini Cheep Cheep.
Yeah, it's surprising how close it's been so far. They each have swapped the lead after each of the worlds so far.
And Zodiac will skip the triple, and Gimp will go for the 5-up, so Zodiac will retake the lead here. But more importantly, Gimp is going to now have 10 extra lives, which, if things start to get rough later on, could come in handy. Well, we have the World 3 airship here in World 5 this time.
Zodiac skipped the fort, though, which is the underwater fort where that Gimp is playing.
Ooh. So he skipped the fort with that Jugum Cloud, knowing it wasn't required, which is going to further extend Zodiac's lead for the time being. But that cloud could come back later if it's if there's a less desirable level along the way here. So we'll see if this move pans out for Zodiac, as a fire kill on Roy will complete World 3 for Zodiac.
Let's see what world we get next.
And from Toadstool, it's an anchor. That could be anything. We have World 3 up next. And Zodiac is currently in the Spike Fortress, the World 2 fort. Gimp taking his shot at Roy. And he's a beefy Koopa. I think that was another 4-hitter.
Oh, Zodiac being clever, but he was hoping for a power up there and got him 1-up instead.
Yep, so he's got 7 extra lives, but that means he's going to have to go through the rest of Spike Fort as Small Mario, and that Hot Foot is not going to help matters either. It was the random variety. Does manage to get through, and Zodiac, let's see if he can take down Boom Boom as Small Mario. 1 more to go. He got him. So as I mentioned, that anchor is a wild card. It could be any item, but of course, if you see one anchor, you see another anchor, they're both going to act as the same item.
No God Pipe here in the seaside.
Not this time. I'll tell you what, good move by Zodiac to use a star, and he gets a hammer.
Ooh, that's huge. Looked like he was thinking about taking the boat to go redeem those extra mushroom houses.
Yeah, I think he was thinking about that briefly, but thinking to himself, wait a minute, this is a race. I'm not playing this casually. I got a race to win, as we find 2-2 on Zodiac's side now.
Decided he was too good for needing a ride.
I mean, admit it, when we used to play this as kids, we'd always go to the prize island to get the mushroom houses and try and get some 1-ups in the spade game.
I was always bad at the sliding card game.
I think it's rigged. Anyways, we get a hammer for gimpxtreme. That was the one that Zodiac got, who's now in 5F2.
Ah, yes, the lava fort.
Yep. And speaking of 5-2, it's 5-2 for gimpxtreme. And Gimp is not going to fall for that fire flower because he doesn't want to fall to the bottom part, which not only takes longer, but it's infinitely more difficult than the top path.
Not only that, but it also doesn't have that bonus pipe right there that has a huge block that could be a significant power-up if you chose to go for it.
Correct. Normally it's 3 1-ups, and there's also a power-up next to it as well. So yeah, if you're down to Small Mario or you need a power-up, then that might be a pipe to choose. And Zodiac will get a star off of that Hammer Brother. Gimp going to take this pipe and discover it's not the pipe he was looking for, but if he gets through panel 8, he's going to retake the lead as Zodiac is now into 5-2. This is the quicksand stage now. Uh-oh, we've got a mini Cheep Cheep, which Gimp is going to be very careful about its spawn points. It's so easy to get sniped by that mini Cheep Cheep. Like right there, he almost bought it. And one more, got it.
Yeah, that extended end goal is a bit tricky because of that.
Oh, absolutely. But Gimp is able to survive. Zodiac survives 5-2. Gimp will take this pipe, which I believe should take him to the end. And it does, but we've got to clear a fort.
And on top of that, we need to clear at least one stage.
And the anchor today acts as a mushroom. Now, Zodiac already completed 2-2. Now, I don't know if he completed the fort or not, because if he did, then he's going to take the lead again. But if he didn't complete the fort, Gimp's going to be the one in the driver's seat for the time being. But Gimp going to have to be careful down to Small Mario. Looks like he's going to make it.
And with 10 lives, I wouldn't be shocked if he skips getting the star here.
He should at this point with 10. Let's see. Yep, he does. Zodiac did complete the fort, so he is going to keep his lead on Gimp, and we have the World 2 airship, and it's time to find out if Wendy had her Baconators. Nice flying over the that little pedestal there for Zodiac in the airship, so let's see how many hits Wendy takes.
Whoa.
1, earthquake!
Yeah!
2, 3. Yeah, she definitely had some Baconators. She had about 2 or 3, and Zodiac going for the high wand grab. I think he got it.
Funny thing is, I actually had some lunch before starting today.
Yeah, 5F2 was the stage that Zodiac played, so that's why he has the lead on Gimp at the moment.
Why, yes, we're talking to you, King that looks oddly like Mario.
Does look like Mario or Luigi. You're right about that. And we have the Pipe Maze World 7 next up.
So what do you think, chat? We gonna find the room with the view?
Well, we found the way out. Unfortunately, it is blocked by one of the 2 fortresses. And look where the fortresses are!
That lower middle.
Ooh, so it's eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Zodiac will play panel 6, and we have one of the beta stages here. This is the, I believe, the 6-2 beta, as I like to call it. And we call it the 6-2 beta because of its end pipe. Gimp taking damage to Wendy here. He needs one more hit, and look out. Go get her. Oh, no! Oh, no! That was a death Gimp could not afford to take. That's going to further extend Zodiac's lead as he's now entered World 8's fortress.
Ah, yes, I hear it's the best fort in the game.
Well, it depends on who you talk to. It's definitely not the worst fort of the game. I will say that much about it.
All right, round 2 with Gimp.
Already taking damage. One more hit left needed, and this time gets Wendy. Zodiac, can he one cycle? He does!
Very nicely done. Took a hit along the way, but I don't think he cares.
No, he's in good shape to take down Boom Boom as Big Mario. Yeah, no problem at all there. Yeah, this had really been a calamity-free race until Gimp took that death. I think that's the first death on either runner's side.
Zodiac was thinking about not taking that chance. He's gonna take a look, and he's headed right back to see if
looks like he made the right choice. No, he didn't.
You always have to trust your first instinct.
Yep, so it'll be decision time for Gimp, but can't fault Zodiac. He may think he's behind. We know he's got a fair lead right now on Gimp at this point. Uh-oh. Looks like no choice. You're going to have to beat 7F2. That's tough.
Wow, we've been seeing a lot of Fred lately. Much to the dismay of maybe this chat and you.
That's right, because 7F2 normally does connect to that lock. Fred? Zodiac is able to skirt past that thwomp there, and Gimp is going to play Fort 8. Unfortunately, it's going to be not the fort that gives him the way out, so we'll see if Gimp does the same thing Zodiac did, or if he's going to play them both just to be on the safe side. He's not going to like what he sees behind that second fort. Zodiac trying to jump over the hotfoots there and is unsuccessful, so he's going to have to do this as Small Mario. Needs to get 3 hits without taking a death. Got him.
That was a very unfortunate spot for those rogue hotfoots.
Oh, very much so. No question about it there, Crazy Dude. He never likes seeing hotfoots there, and you can forget the 1 cycle for Gimp. He missed, oh, not only that, he missed the coin, so he's going to have to get through this thwomp, too.
Let's see if he stops for a power-up.
I would imagine he would, yep.
Oh, and he can get the quick kill with that star there.
Absolutely. He's going to run, and he's going to run into this boom, boom. We get the upside-down orb. We have the World 5 airship now on Zodiac's side, and does take damage to that cannonball.
I imagine he was trying to get the wrap.
Oh, we've got a high jumper. It's a 2-hitter, luckily for Zodiac, because that could have been ugly. That could have been a death that could have given Gimp a shot at gaining some ground here, but instead it'll be Zodiac moving on to World 6.
Let's see. What haven't we seen yet? We haven't seen Desert Hill, and we haven't seen
World 1.
Grassland.
Yeah, 1 and 2 are in play.
I'm calling Grassland.
All right, I'll call the desert. We'll see who's right. The item from Princess Toadstool is going to be, we don't know. It is Grassland. Very good.
Oh, and he used the music box there, too. Very nice.
Now, here's where that Jugum Cloud could potentially come into play for Gimp. We have World 8-1 on Zodiac's side, and I believe Gimp still has some clouds at his disposal. I could be incorrect about that. Oh, and Zodiac taking a death to the hotfoot there. Zodiac certainly didn't see that coming. So instead, he's going to take another panel, which is going to be 7-2, a little bit more desirable.
Yeah, but it's 2 parts, though. You got the top portion and the bottom portion. You got to be careful in both.
Yeah, and he unfortunately can't do the skip because he does not have the tail, which he could do that. So he's got to build this bridge here. Gimp is going to take the pipe. He could have used a music box to put those piranhas to sleep, but Gimp will get an item out of this.
Let's see what Zodiac skipped out on. Just a mushroom.
Yep, so Zodiac not really skipping out on really too much. And we do have an angry sun. Oh. This 7-2 just got spicy, folks.
How hot would we like to say? Muy caliente?
Probably not that hot, because Zodiac is still on Big Mario. Even if he does take a hit from the angry sun, he'll still be able to get into that pipe in time. No problem. I don't think Gimp got high enough for the skip. We'll see.
Oh,
he did get high enough. He did. All right, good. 5-3 up. Somebody in chat just pointed out that Boss Bass lurking. I don't think we've seen Boss Bass yet. Because you mentioned it, the situation's going to present itself very soon, I'm sure.
Of course, because commentator or even chat curse.
That's exactly right. Gimp does have the tail here in 7-2, so he'll be able to skip the bridge and gain some time on Zodiac.
Uh-oh. Oh, Zodiac's got it, though.
Yep, Zodiac's fine. gimpxtreme makes quick work of 7-2, so he'll be moving on. Nice swag kill of the Piranha Plant with the tail there to finish out 5-3 for Zodiac. And yeah, gimpxtreme closing the gap on Zodiac, and he still has that cloud in his back pocket. We'll see if that comes into play as we have 6F3 now, the carpet fort for Zodiac. With With that, that's going to greatly decrease our chances of seeing a World 6 fort in World 8. Because we just have 6F1 left.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Yeah! What was that? What was that? What was all that talk about 1 in a million? Boom boom time for Zodiac here, and down he goes. Gimp now going to play 6F3 himself. Zodiac now in, this is 5-4.
Now, after Gimp clears this, do you think he'll use his cloud there or save it for further on?
That's a tough question. I mean, World 8, being a great equalizer that it can be in Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer, he may save it for one of the panel stages, but of course the panels are shuffled as well. He may use it here. We'll see.
And on Zodiac's side, we get the pyramid.
Yeah, and it's a fairly lengthy stage, so if Gimp decides to use his cloud here, he would take the lead. Actually, he would not take the lead quite yet, but Zodiac having some trouble here, breaking the wall here on the pyramid stage, and now having some trouble getting underneath the wall.
Jumps over the fire, bro, and clears it.
Yep, good level for both simultaneous course clears for our runners. So that is the difference right now, is 1 level. And Gimp will go ahead and play the pyramid stage, and Zodiac will play the Boomerang Brothers stage, and his reward will be a music box, which is not really going to help them at this stage, because we've already gotten through World 7. For the 3rd time, Fred! Is this even randomized? World 1's airship in World 1. We're gonna have Larry Cheatsy Koopa at the end. Zodiac going for the fire kill here. 1 hit's not enough. It's a 2-hitter.
Gonna be very interesting going into Desert Hill next.
Oh, it's going to be very, very interesting. These runners have been neck and neck the entire time, but right now the difference in this race was the death that Gimp took against Wendy at World 3. He was 1 hit away from finishing her off and just could not finish her off, and that's the reason right now Zodiac has the lead. If that death doesn't happen, it's Gimp who has the narrow lead. And behind the letter this time is a hammer, another hammer.
Well, now's the best time to use it since it's the last world before you go to the valley.
Right you are there, because, again, hammers are not good for breaking locks this time. We have 5-8. Ooh! And Zodiac falls into the hole and takes a death. So that's going to give gimpxtreme a chance to gain some more seconds, because Zodiac does not have any more clouds. He's going to use the anchor, which is going to be a mushroom for him as Gimp completes World 1.
Oh, no! He
Zodiac
dies again!
Oh, no! And gimpxtreme is starting to breathe down his neck, and Zodiac has no choice but to use the P-Wing to make sure he gets through 5-8. I mean, 5-8, as short as it is deceptively difficult because of that. There's many ways to fall into the pits, of course. And then you have the Jugum Cloud that's raining Spinies down you at like 1 every half a second, it seems like.
I'm willing to bet he wanted to save that P-Wing for the last airship, too.
Oh, absolutely. And, you know, speaking of the Bowser military, we haven't seen any of the Bowser military stages yet. We are in World 7.
I sure hope Fred remembered to shuffle the seed.
Well, here's 5-6, so again, no military stage, as Gimp completes 5-8 on the first try. So he is gaining time on Zodiac, provided that he doesn't fall here in 5-6, but it's a difficult stage because a star isn't going to help you because it kills those parabeetles, which you absolutely have to cross. And then you have these darn fire snakes that doesn't help either, these fire chompers.
gimpxtreme struggling a little as Zodiac maintains the lead.
Does manage to get through, though, and we now have, this is 6-2. It's such a really good race between Gimp and Zodiac. Both of them have had very few deaths. Zodiac has had 3 deaths. Gimp has only had the 1, but that 1 is still the reason why Zodiac has the lead. However, with this tail, Zodiac could gain, Gimp could gain even more time on Zodiac, provided he doesn't fall off. Oh, but he loses his tail at Fire Chomp, being too strong against these runners tonight.
Too strong, please nerf.
Gimp does get through 6-2, no problem. Zodiac will use the hammer to break through. Fort's not required.
And he's home free.
Now, Gimp's gonna have to be a little careful here. He's got 2 flowers in his possession. If he gets another one, that's more fireworks. So he really needs to be careful at this juncture of the game. And our last airship is the World 7 airship. But it's not, well, it is World 7 on our screens, but technically it's not World 7, it's World 2. We do have the saltiest Koopa at the end in Morton.
How many times do we have to shake the Schultz shaker?
Right? Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna say 4.
5. We haven't had a 5-hitter yet. I think we're due. Let's go for very salty. We may not find... Well, we are going to find out. 1! Not very salty at all.
It's not even enough salt to season my fries.
Oh, I know, right? Uh-oh, Gimp in trouble against Morton. That was close.
And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be basically even going into World 8.
Oh, hold on to your hats, folks. It is anybody's game. Who makes the correct decisions? Who plays the best? That's the one that is going to take a 1-0 lead here in this best-of-3 matchup. The final prize, another hammer that we don't need. This has been a great seed if we were playing with the old flags, but this is terrible with the new flags because, again, we can't break those locks with the hammer. Here's 6-4 now for Zodiac. We were talking about that earlier.
A lot of lag with those fire snakes, though.
Oof. And Gimp still has a Jugum Cloud at his disposal, which could come in handy if he decides to skip a panel. Zodiac, who does get through the spinning log, does not send him to his death, but gimpxtreme taking a death here at 6-4.
That could prove to be the difference right there.
Oh, that was a death Gimp could not afford to make. Zodiac gonna take the pipe. Let's see if it's a dream pipe.
It is, but he's got to build a bridge.
1 bridge required. Which reminds me, I forgot to ask the question in chat. Well, too late now.
You know what? I'm going to go out of my way and say 1.
1, 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4. I'll have to remember that for the next race.
Hey, it's the military.
We finally have one. Took to World 8 to get it. gimpxtreme is done with 6-4 and avoids the fireworks.
But too bad we couldn't go in the Navy.
Well, we still could. We still could. We still have another race, at least another race.
And we don't even know if this is the bridge that we need to build.
Yeah, right now, Zodiac is in a favorable position. I wouldn't say he's in the driver's seat at this point, but he's in a favorable position.
Oh, that wasn't it, because it broke a lock.
It sure did. So another section. It could be the Air Force. It could be... Gimp's going to play the Super Tanks as well. You know, you can't fault him for this play, but unfortunately, there, finally, our first appearance of Boss Bass. It took to World 8, so everything coming together here in World 8. We didn't see any military stages. We didn't see any Boss Bass. Now we're seeing everything here in 8.
Yeah, right here in the big pipe maze.
Gimp is going to take down Boom Boom here in the Super Tanks level, and we'll proceed to the next stage. 7-9 on Zodiac's side. That Boss Bass, I mean...
Oh, but that star's gonna help.
Ooh, yeah.
He's gonna have to hustle, though.
Now, he's gonna run out of time. He had a little bit of trouble grabbing those ice blocks. They can be very slippery. We'll get a fire flower. Gimp now in 7-9. Really gonna have to be careful. Only a small Mario. And
Whoa!
Too close.
That close, man.
And Zodiac was trying to have a little bit of a fish fry here, but it was Zodiac who almost became fish bait.
Hey, we're in the Navy.
Yes, you can sail the 7 seas.
In the Navy?
Yes, you can put your mind at ease.
In the Navy?
Come on now, people, make a stand.
In the Navy!
Can't you see we need a hand?
In the Navy!
Come on now, protect the motherland.
In the Navy! In the Navy!
Come on and join your fellow man. That was fun. That was fun. Okay, but Zodiac is done with the Navy, and we'll move on. All right, gonna be grabbed by the hand here. gimpxtreme and Zodiac are on the same level here in 2-4. All right, and both of them grabbing the star. Man, this is a race to the finish here. And both of them grabbing the cards at the exact same time. Wow, this really has potential. This has potential. But now Gimp has to go through the Navy as well.
I think we've been rated, and I'm afraid we kind of the jury's out, and I don't think we cut the mustard.
Oh, that's all right. I'm here to have fun. But Gimp, speaking of the military, now we have 3 of the 4 here. We've got the Air Force. Holy smokes! Are we gonna see the Army?
I don't know if these guys want to be what all they can be.
No, I don't know either.
Zodiac loses his frog suit, but I think he was mostly doing that for the swag.
Oh, absolutely. As Gimp has completed the Navy, but Zodiac's about to complete the Air Force here.
And judging from no flash on the dark room, that built the bridge.
I think you're right. I think we have found it. Yes, I think we have found it. But Zodiac is not convinced. He wants to take no chances, and that could cost him if Gimp gambles.
Here we go, moment of truth time. Did that build the bridge? Yes, it did!
Gimp takes the lead! Gimp was the one taking the chance, and it's gonna pay off for him, and we have frog suit strats, so Gimp in position now to win. He loses his frog suit, but he is still, right now, in position as Zodiac is taking on Fort Knox. Gimp's gamble of checking back to see if the bridge was completed is going to pay off, and unless he takes a death to Bowser, is going to take a 1-0 lead. What a comeback. That's what World 8 can do, folks.
An almighty equalizer, if there ever was one, and he was behind after World 2.
He was behind practically the entire time after World 2. And remember, after he took that death to Wendy, he was behind practically the whole way. But yeah, it turns out that the Navy stage was the bridge builder. And ladies and gentlemen, here's Bowser.
Just a couple Bowser bombs away from sealing this deal.
Yep, just has to get Bowser to go down to that bottomless pit as Zodiac gets his Tanuki suit in order to complete Fort Knox. He's able to get there. One more, and gimpxtreme will complete the comeback and take a 1-0 lead. Gets hit at the end, but it makes no difference. Get your GGs out for gimpxtreme. He made the correct gamble by going back to the screen with the bridge. The Navy built the bridge for him, and he'll take a 1-0 lead in this best of 3.
Yes, this was a very competitive race, and if this was just game 1, I can't wait to see what game 2 has.
Oh man, that was an amazing race between Zodiac and Gimp. Zodiac had it, and then Gimp made the decision. He hit the Gamble-matic 9000, and it came up 3 7s for him.
Meanwhile, that official time for gimpxtreme, 39:33.
That's a very, very fast time for these flags. That's a very impressive time to go sub 40. Again, without the hammer doing its normal thing that it was doing in these Swiss rounds, to pull a sub 40 in bracket stage flags, very impressive as Zodiac misses the validation one up.
I don't think he cares, though. He just wants to finish this one out, right?
Yeah, just wants to get it out of the way and move on to race number 2. But I'll tell you what, yeah, if this race was any indication, I think we're going to see some fireworks in game number 2.
I got a question, though. Are we going to see swag here? No, we're not.
No. Zodiac, we'll see if he keeps his Tanuki suit. I want to see him keep that. Oh! Yeah, we do see a little bit of swag. Unfortunately, he'll lose the Tanuki suit in the process, but very nice that he used the statue to bonk on Bowser's head for a little bit. That was pretty cool.
Not the swag I was expecting.
No, but I enjoyed that swag.
I was talking about the swag clip from the top path to the lower path.
Ah, yes. I see what you mean. Yeah. Didn't have any hammer suits this entire run, so yeah.
Oh no!
I think Zodiac did that on purpose. Or did he?
I think that was pure accident if he's going at it again.
Must have been. Either that or he's trying to show off something. I was wondering what Zodiac was trying to do there. Maybe he wants to show off both paths. Who knows? And again, Gimp taking the 1-0 lead here in this best of 3. Again, the winner moves on to the round of 16. The loser will be out of the tournament, unfortunately. Race going on right now, the last of our preliminary round matchups, Cavan856 and JustinMan114. Winner moves on against Human Mustard in the round of 16 for that race that's currently in progress.
So in other words, keep it tuned all day to have all sorts of fun today on Speed Gaming.
Absolutely. Zodiac does take the bottom path here. Now he's going for the fire kill. Let's see if he can get it. I want him to get it. Oh, he's got it. He's got it. He's got it. I thought
he doesn't.
He's got only a couple fireballs left. There it is.
He only needed one more.
Of course it was one more. Get your GG out for Zodiac. Very impressive run. Led almost the entire way, but in the end, again, Gimp hitting the Gamblematic 9000 proved to be the correct move, and he'll be the one with the advantage.
Zodiac's official time, 43:13.
Yep, get your GGs out for both runners, and make sure you give them a follow because they really put up an excellent display. And this is just game number 1, folks. Zodiac will have a chance to catch up here in game number 2, so stick around. If this race is any indication of what's to come, it could be another barn burner.
Indeed. So get up and stretch, get a drink if you need to. We need a breather after a race like that.
Absolutely. This was such an exciting race. I am looking forward to see what these fellas have in store for game number 2. So guys, stick around. Game number 2 of this best of 3 between gimpxtreme and zodiacdredd coming up right here on Speed Gaming 4 after these words. Don't go away. All right, folks, welcome back to game number 2 of this preliminary round bracket matchup between gimpxtreme and zodiacdredd. LZ Cardsfan 23 and Crazy Dude here. Well, Crazy Dude, we just got done watching a very exciting game number 1 between these two fellow competitors.
I hope we get to see this not just one more time, but a time after that.
Yeah, I hope so too.
I want to see this race, and then I want to see one more race. But for now, we're almost ready to get this race ready.
Quickly, what world are we going to start with?
Think big.
Start with 4 again. I'm going to say we're going vanilla. 1.
Wow, it sounded like you almost wanted to say 5 again.
I almost said 7, but watch it be 7 now. I'm sticking with 1, not changing it. 1.
Well, we will all see who's right, who's wrong, and who's embarrassed by their guess in a moment.
Right. So, yes, indeed. Gimp taking home game number 1. A come-from-behind victory. He was trailing much of the way in that first race, but he made one decision correctly in World 8, and that was what gave him victory.